Hey everyone, welcome back for another episode of My Teacher Drinks. Today's episode, we're doing cocktail number 5 of Difford's Guide 258 Hall of Fame cocktails. Today's cocktail is the Alexander. This is the original Alexander. So there are two traditionally known versions of the Alexander. This is the original made with gin. The other one, also known as the Alexander number 2, is made with brandy. So we're going to make the gin version today. A little history on the Alexander. There's a bunch of different ideas of where the history actually came from. We do know that it came from around 1920s, around 1915 even, I think. Some say it was named for a baseball player from Philadelphia, Grover Cleveland Alexander, when Philadelphia beat Boston in the World Series. There's some other stories saying that it came from New York, but you know, that's the thing about history, is sometimes things get a little bit gray. What we do know is the recipe of how to make this drink. So let's do that right now. All right, I've got my coupe here chilling, ready to go for my Alexander. And Alexander is a drink that is made with cream, creme de cacao, London dry gin, and egg white. Some say you don't need the egg white, and those people are wrong. So always use egg white when you're making an Alexander. Unless, of course, you're vegan, then just probably skip the Alexander altogether, because it's just not as good without the egg white. All right, let's get into making our Alexander. So it is going to be 3/4 or 22.5 milliliters of half and half cream, 1 egg white, 3/4 of an ounce of creme de cacao or 22.5 milliliters, and 1.5 ounces of London dry gin. I'm going to actually start with the egg white just in case I make a mistake. By the way, these eggs today are from my friends at Cat and Crow Farm here in the Comox Valley. Their chickens have been producing eggs, and I'm a big egg fan, so I've been getting eggs from these guys for a little while now. Go ahead, check them out. Please support our local farmers and sustain our farmers, our food, and our economy. It's really important. So we just want egg white. If you get any shell in there, it's not a big deal. Ooh, this is a double yolker too, as some of their eggs are. So I'm going to do this one real careful. Yep, good. Okay, I got nothing but white in there. Perfect. If you get a little shell in there, it's actually not a big deal because it will be held back by the strainer. But if you get yolk in there, it's a no bueno, my friend. No bueno. Yolk will ruin that drink. So make sure you just get the egg whites. As well, if you are concerned about salmonella, it's about to be totally sanitized by a bunch of alcohol. I've had a million egg white drinks and never ever been sick. So we've got our egg white in. We are going to do 3/4 of an ounce of half and half cream. And then 3/4 of an ounce of creme de cacao. And 1.5 ounces of London dry gin. You notice sometimes I switch back and forth between milliliters and ounces. The modern thought on bartending is moving towards milliliters because it's a more accurate way of bartending. So I try and use both to be fluid in both languages, if you will. So, all right, we are going to give this a dry shake. We're going to give this a dry shake. Sometimes those lights get in my eyes and I usually do it. Boy, that smells good already. Okay. We are going to give this a wet shake. I'm getting low on ice. Up in here. Just to be double sure, we're going to double strain this. Then, I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of freshly grated nutmeg. And that, my friends, is the original Alexander. Absolutely exquisite drink. Get that in your face. Cheers, guys.